Very good morning, friends. I am Love Singh and the physics lecturer in the Virtual Academy. And I wish to very good morning to all of you. Now, we are here with a new day and a new topic. Our motto is what? We have to start new topic with a new day. So I am here with a new topic that is a combination of error. Now we are studying chapter number 2, units in the measurement. And in that chapter, today's topic is combination of error. Now, sir, what is combination of error? What is combination of error? So basically, student, we have to know how to do addition, how to do subtraction, how to do division, multiplication, and how to deal with the exponential in the terms of power while the terms of error. So basically, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and in the terms of power, we have to combine that error. So it is known as combination of error. How do we combine? How do we have to subtract? How to multiply? How to divide? And how to deal with power terms? Clear? So today's topic is what? Combination of error. Combination of error. Suppose we have any error. Suppose we have a quantity, physical quantity A and B. Suppose there is any measure, then how to addition, how to do its addition, how to do its subtraction, multiplication, and division, and in the terms of exponential term. So how to deal with it, we have to study today. So basically, starting from the lecture, I would like to say that we have to take example. There is two things, A and B, A and B, A and B. Both are physical quantity. Both are physical quantity. It's not a physical quantity in a real, but we are supposing that A and B are the physical quantity, and after that the measurement of that physical quantity, error is arises. Yesterday I told you that when there is a absolute error like that, it is always positive. Absolute error is always positive because it is in a mode. But when we are dealing with values just like that, so it may be positive and it may be negative. It may be positive, it may be negative. But absolute error, the value of absolute error is always positive when the absolute error is given in the mode. Clear? When it is like that, then it may be positive and negative. After that, we have to start combination of error. So today we have to deal with that absolute error. So have explained that term. Okay, when it is not in mode, when the value is not given in the modulus, then it is may be positive and it may be negative, depend on the calculation. But if it is given in a mode, then it is always positive. Please, student, give me your thumb and say good morning to me. If you are attending my lecture, I want to know that how many of you are attending my lecture. First, dear student. Now, if you are studying combination of error, then we have to must knowledge how to combine it. If we are studying combination of error, what we are dealing with combination of error, so we have to must be proper knowledge how to combine the error. So basically, we have to know how to combine an error. Clear? How to combine an error. Clear? So basically मैंने क्या बोला? Combination of error. So basically इसमें 5 things को study करना है. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and in terms of exponential term or to the power. Clear? So before starting that, we have to study 5 things. But we have a 2 quantity. We have a 2 physical quantity. Physical quantity A and B both are what? Physical quantity. And now we have to take and measure that quantity. Good morning, Dishita. Very good morning, Dishita. Now, many more students, please give me your thumb and say good morning to me because I want to become energetic. When you give me your good morning and give me your thumb, then energy will come into me and I will give my best to all of you. Now, here we are deal with 2 physical quantity. Yes, with your name, dear, with your name. Say good morning to me with your name. Physical quantity A and B. Now we are going to measure that quantity A and B. Now suppose there is any mistake. Then it is an error. So first we have to deal with addition and the subtraction of that error. Clear? We have a two quantity, that is A and the B. Good morning, Dishita. Good morning, Sunil. And gaming boy, say good morning to me with your name. Say good morning with your name. Yes. Now after that, first हमारा error of a sum or difference. Error of a sum or difference may be what? Subtraction. Clear? Error of a sum or difference. Now difference is what? It's a subtraction. Clear? So we have to study how to combine the error in the terms of addition and in the terms of subtraction or difference. So basically before starting that, we have a two quantities. We have a two physical quantity. Physical quantity A and B. Clear? We have a two physical quantity A and B. Now during the measurement of this physical quantity, error is arises. Now just keep in your mind that error is absolute error. Now question that arises in your minds that how to do addition and how to do subtraction of that error. So it is possible that we can combine error in addition or subtraction. So dear student, it is easy and it is possible to combine or addition and do subtraction of that error. So basically before starting that, suppose measure value for physical quantity A, the measure value is A plus and minus delta A. Now just remember symbol for error. Z. Clear? Now in this term we are using the symbol of error, that is Z, that is capital Z. Now suppose the measurement, it is the measurement of physical quantity A. Now here delta A. Now for the B, what is measurement? It is our measurement for physical quantity A. Clear? It is our measurement for physical quantity A. It is a measurement for physical quantity A. But what about B? It's a B plus and minus delta B. Now it is what? Measurement for B physical quantity. Clear student? Okay? Understand? Now मैंने क्या बोला? हमारे पास दो physical quantity, that is A and the B. Now symbol for the error, that is denoted by Z, capital Z. Now what is the measurement for A? It is the A plus minus delta A. Now B for physical quantity B, it is our measurement is B plus minus delta B. Now what I am telling that here plus and minus, it is indicating what? Our absolute error may be positive, may be negative, because it is not given in a mode, because delta A and the delta B is not given in a mode. So delta A here, delta A and delta B is absolute error. What? Delta A and delta B is what? Absolute error. Clear student? Please give me a thumb if you are understanding very well. What? A plus delta A, B plus delta B. Clear? Now how to add error in terms of Z? So if there is a physical quantity A and that error in a physical quantity measurement A, we have adding what? We have adding absolute error, that is plus minus delta A. But in terms of B, we are adding plus minus delta B. So same as it is for the delta for Z. So what for the Z? For error, for addition of error in a Z is what? Error. So for Z, it is Z plus minus delta Z. Clear? So delta A, delta B, delta Z. Clear? Delta indicating what? It's a delta indicating what? It's the absolute error. Clear, student? Clear? Your concept is clear after studying that. Any doubt? If anyone have any doubt, then tell me first. If anyone have any doubt, then you can ask me question very first. Now after that, we have a question that how to combine error. Suppose what is total measurement? अगर मैं पूछूं what is total measurement? Simply for physical quantity A and the B, total Z की वैल्यू क्या होगी? In short, Z की वैल्यू क्या होगी? We are not going to deal with what? Absolute error. Same for that. Total Z की वैल्यू क्या होगी? A plus B. Clear? What is the total value of Z? A plus B. Now Z is what? Our measurement. Z is what? Not an error. Z is measurement. But we are indicating with symbol Z to indicate just to find out the error. Clear? Now Z equal to A plus B. What is total Z? Measurement of A, measurement of B. But here we are not dealing with absolute error. मैंने क्या बोला? Z क्या होगा? Measurement of A and measurement B. जब कब होगा? जब error नहीं था, जब हमारे इक्वेशन में error नहीं था. Now after that, अगर हमने introduce किया क्या error, we are talking about addition. We are talking about addition. It is not given complete explanation in a textbook, so I am focusing in that very well. Clear? So we have a physical quantity A and the B. Measurement, that is A and the B, but measurement is A and the B. Now delta A, delta B is indicating what? There is a chances of error. That's the absolute error. Now what about Z? Z is a total measurement. It is a what? Z is a total measurement, and delta Z is indicating what? Error. So basically Z equal to what? Z is total measurement. Here it is what? Total measurement. Clear? So Z equal to A plus B. Not total measurement is A, measurement of A plus measurement B. But अगर हम लोग मेजरमेंट करते हैं A फिजिकल क्वांटिटी, सपोज A है हमारा एप्पल, B है बनाना, अब दोनों को मेजरमेंट कर रहे हैं, तो टोटल वेट क्या होगा हमारा? टोटल मेजरमेंट क्या होगा? तो Z इक्वल टू A प्लस B. बट अगर एप्पल एंड बनाना को मेजरमेंट कर रहा हूं, A और B का मेजरमेंट कर रहा हूं, तो वहां पे चांसेस क्या होगा? A में भी 1 ग्राम 2 ग्राम वहां पे क्या होगा? कम ज्यादा होगा. देखा होगा मार्केट में कि जो डिजिटल मशीन होती है उसमें क्या होगा? 10 kg से थोड़ा अप होगा या थोड़ा डाउन होगा, तो मे बी वो क्या है? हमारा एरर. तो वहां पे हम क्या करेंगे? जो हमारा टोटल मेजरमेंट है उसमें क्या करेंगे? हम लोग एरर को लेके आएंगे ना. हमको पहला टॉपिक क्या है? सम. इट मींस व्हाट? A एंड B का जो एरर आएगा उसका क्या होगा? हमारा एडिशन. सो फॉर Z ये हमारा एरर का ऐड हो रहा है. इफ यू आर एडिंग एब्सोल्यूट एरर इन टर्म्स ऑफ Z, then what is that equation become? Then it become Z plus minus delta Z. Now what is plus minus? It indicating what? Absolute error may be positive and absolute error may be negative. What? Plus and minus indicating what? Our absolute error delta Z may be positive and negative. Same for A and the B. Same for the A and B. Now after that, for the A, it is what? If we are adding error, then what is for that quantity A? Our measurement become A plus minus delta A plus minus delta A. Now we are dealing with addition. Now after B, for B, it's a B plus minus delta B. Clear? It's a equation for addition. It is a addition. Now what about subtraction? What about the subtraction? It's the equation for our total addition. Addition or sum. Clear, student? Clear? Yes or no? It's for our addition. Suppose that is a total measurement A and the B. There is no error, but error is introduced. At that time, we have to go for that equation because delta A and the delta B indicating error in our equation, in our measurement. So we have to add delta Z, delta A and the delta B. Now delta A and the B. Now it means what? Our absolute error may be positive and negative when it is not given in modulus, but when it is given in modulus, then it is always positive. Clear? Because any value when it is comes out from the mod, then it become always positive. After that, dear student, we have to go for what? Subtraction. We have to go for what? Subtraction. Then we have to follow same procedure. Now we are going for the difference or the subtraction. Same as it is. This equation is same as it is, but in place of that addition, we have to put what? Subtraction. Now like that, we have both same thing, physical quantity A and the B. Physical quantity A and B. Now if there is an error, please student give me your thumb. If you are able to understand, please give me your thumb. And those who are attending my lecture, those who are online currently right here right now, then please give me your thumb fast. Now for addition, it is a z equal to a plus b without error. Without error. When we are adding error, then equation is become like that. But we are going to deal with what? Subtraction or difference. So basically, it's a z equal to a minus b. Z equal to a minus b. After that, z equal to a minus b. So this equation is what? This equation is when follow when there is no error. We have to simply add it, write down a and the b. Why? Because there is no error. But when the error is introduced, yes, I'm getting the thumb from the Dishita. Yes, Dishita, just only you are attending lecture. Very good now. One, A and the B, just a physical quantities measurement. Now A and B हमने यहाँ पे क्यों लिखा? Because there is no error. Now we are dealing with difference or subtraction. We have completed the term of addition. Now after we have to go for subtraction. So basically Z equal to A minus B, because there is a subtraction. It is for what? Subtraction. Clear? We are dealing with what currently right here? Subtraction. Z equal to A minus B. But when the error arises, so this equation become like that: Z plus minus delta Z. Now it is what? Z is total measurement. Now it is what? Plus minus delta Z. It is what? Our delta Z is the absolute error. Total absolute error. It may be positive and negative. What about A and the B? So A plus minus delta A. Now there is subtraction, then we have to put the sign of negative. We have to put sign of subtraction. Now what about B? What about B? So it is also B plus minus delta B. So this equation is follow for what? Subtraction. Same as it is, this equation is same as it is like a addition, but there is a basic one difference. We have to put negative sign or subtraction sign in the okay. Now after that, completing the addition and subtraction, we have to go for what? Multiplication. Now multiplication, just remember student one thing, just remember one thing, that हमें भी कभी भी कोई क्वांटिटी ले रहे हैं यहाँ पे अगर डील कर रहे हैं तो ए एंड बी दो फिजिकल क्वांटिटी, उसका मेजरमेंट ए एंड बी ला रहे हैं, बट जब सिंपली ए एंड बी ला रहे हैं तो हमारा सिंपल इक्वेशन ऐड होगा या सब्ट्रैक्ट होगा, मल्टीप्लाई होगा. बट हम स्टडी क्या कर रहे हैं? एरर. वी आर डीलिंग विथ व्हाट? एरर. सो वहां पे एरर ऐड होगा किसके टर्म में? डेल्टा ए और डेल्टा बी के टर्म में. डेल्टा ए एंड डेल्टा बी के टर्म में वहां पे क्या ऐड होगा? हमारा एरर. वो मे बी पॉजिटिव एंड मे बी क्या होगा? हमारा नेगेटिव. क्लियर? क्योंकि हमारा जो डेल्टा की वैल्यू है पर्टिकुलर, इट इज नॉट गिवन इन अ मोड, सो इट मे बी पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव. I'm repeating same line again and again. Just keep in your mind. Okay. After that, the addition and the subtraction. We have to go for what? Multiplication and the division. After that, we have to go for what? Multiplication. So now in the first term, we have studied about addition and the difference. Addition and the subtraction. Now we have to go for division and the multiplication. Just remember these words because it is very useful. It is very useful for the numerical point of view. If you are going to deal with numerical, then you have to just put this equation and you will get answer directly. Okay, so I am putting lots of effort on this, so please don't waste it. Okay, now there is zero viewer. It means what? No one is online. No one is online. Please students, pay focus on the study. Now after that, we have to go for what? Our arrows, multiplication. Sorry. Yes, product error of a product. Clear? Now what is product? It's a simply multiplication. We can write product as a multiplication. Okay. So now we have to deal with what? Error of a product. After that we can go for what? Division. So product and division. Clear? Now before starting the product, we have to go for what? We are dealing with product. So now what is that? It is basically A dot B. It is our product. It is our product A dot B. Now we are dealing with what? Product. So we have to go for multiplication. So if there is no error, is introduces in the equation. If there is no error, is introduces in equation. Suppose I am here right now. I am impure. Suppose I am impure. So what error is added to me? If I am impure, so error is added to me. But if I am pure, then error is added to me? No. Same as it is. अगर यहाँ पे error create नहीं हो रहा, यहाँ पे measurement perfectly है हमारी physical quantity A and B. I am not writing same line again and again. A and B both are our physical quantity. Now अगर जब हमारे equation में error नहीं है, so at the time we are multiply A and B directly. But when error introduces, so this equation become like what? This equation become like what? Z. Now for Z it is like that, Z equal to Z plus minus delta Z. For A it's a plus minus delta A. For B it's a B plus minus delta B. Clear? We have to follow these three things all the places. We have to follow these three things all the places. Now for Z it is Z plus minus delta Z. Clear? But now for A it is what? For A it is A plus minus delta A. Sorry. For A it is A plus minus delta A. Now we are dealing with what? Product. Clear? So we have to multiply the equation for A. Now what about B? So same for the B. It is B plus minus delta B. So it is a basic equation for what? Multiplication. Now we have to just do multiplication. It is very easy for us. First multiply it very easily. Now we have to go for what? Product. So it is our equation for the product. Now I am simplifying it. Z plus minus delta Z equal to, now we have to multiply A with this. Now again we have to multiply this and this. Clear? So A and B is what? A dot B. Now if we are multiply A, we have to remember this equation. We have to multiply A with a B, and again we have to multiply A with plus minus delta B. Clear? So it is first term A and B. Now again A is multiplying with delta B. So equation is plus minus. Why? Because there is a symbol A and plus and minus. So we have to put this equation. Now A into delta B. ना यहाँ पे A का काम तो खत्म हो गया, क्योंकि यहाँ दो ही क्वांटिटी है, दो ही मेजरमेंट है, एक जो B मेजरमेंट है वो एक उसका एरर, तो A को मल्टीप्लाई B से भी कर दिया और हमने इससे भी कर दिया. क्लियर? ये इसका काम खत्म. ना A का टर्म हमारा क्या हो गया? ओवर. ना व्हाट अबाउट डेल्टा A? सो वी हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई डेल्टा A first time with a B. Now again we have to multiply with delta B. So now what about delta A and the B? What about the delta A and the B? So we have to use this symbol, plus and minus, delta and into B, delta A into B. Clear? It's just a simple multiplication. You already know very well, because you have to study this kind of multiplication in standard 9, 10, 7 like that. Now after that, this game is over. Iska game over ho gaya. Now what about the delta and the delta B? So there is a symbol basically plus and minus. So we have to put symbol plus and minus. Now delta A, when it is multiplied with delta B, now it become what? Delta A into delta B. Clear, student? It's our equation for the product. It's our equation for the what? product. This equation is follow for the product quantity when we are dealing with product. Clear? Clear? Dear student, concept is clear. Now what we have done, we have to follow all the same procedure, but in place of addition and the subtraction, we have to put symbol of multiplication. Now multiplication, after putting that symbol for the multiplication, we have to follow same procedure, that we have to multiply a with a b, we have to multiply a with a delta b. Clear? Symbol is here like that. Now after हमारा जब a का गेम ओवर हो गया, now what about b? So basic, what about b? हो गया कि नहीं? हो गया. Now what about delta a? So first हमने इससे मल्टीप्लाई किया, now second हमने इससे मल्टीप्लाई किया. After that this equation is follow for what? This equation is follow for our product or the multiplication. So dear student, anyone have any doubt in addition? First was addition. If anyone have any doubt in addition, then please tell me. If anyone have any doubt in subtraction or multiplication, then you can ask me on the spot, or otherwise you can ask me in a group. Now after that, if you are getting lots of thumb from the gaming boy, Dishita, Guru, and many more, just 3 students are here. They are understanding very well. Now after that, we have to go for what? Division. We have to go for what? Division. It's a multiplication. Just we have done one thing, we have to multiply that quantity a and b. Now after that, division. So we have to use same equation. This is shown. Very good. Now we have to use same equation, but just we have to do one little bit of division on both sides. After that, we have a complete equation for what? We have a complete equation for division. Now for मैंने क्या बोला? A and B are what? Physical quantity. A and B are what? Physical quantity. Now when we are measuring physical quantity, then the chances arises of an error. So at the time we are dealing with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and the division. Now ये हमारा equation है. Now we are going to deal with division. Clear? Now we have to copy this equation same as it is. So z plus delta z equal to a dot b, a into b plus and minus a into delta b. Now for same again, delta a into b plus and minus delta a into delta b. Clear? This equation is for what? This equation is follow for our product rule. Dear student, just remember this equation, because this equation is very useful and very beneficial to us during solving the numerical. Now numerical of this kind of equation is very easy, because if you have proper knowledge how to add the error, how to subtract the error, how to divide the error, and how to multiply the error, so basically we can solve the numerical very easily. And the numerical of physics subject is very easy. Just you have to pay focus on the equation of it. You have to just pay focus on the equation of it. Now after this, we are dealing with what? We are dealing with division. We are dealing with what? Error of a division. Now after completing the multiplication, we are going for division. Curiosities arises in your mind or no? Curiosities arises in your mind, yes or no? Please give me your thumb. Now after that, now on the right side and left side, we are looking all the equation on the right side and the left side. Now basic thing क्या करना हमें? Deal करना division. So हमारा equation क्या है? Multiplication की term है. Now we have to convert that equation in terms of numerator and the denominator. It means what? A upon b form में. अगर हमारा rule क्या है? Division. तो हमारा division मतलब कैसा होगा? ये form हमारा होगा division like that. A upon b like that. ऐसे ही कुछ होगा something. ये 6 upon 3 like that. ये हमारा क्या है? In the terms of division. So we have to convert that given equation in the terms of division. So we are basically going to deal with these. So it is our left hand side. It is our left hand side. It is our right hand side. Clear? Both sides, left hand side and the right hand side. Now we have to just one thing. We have to divide left hand equation by z. So dividing the left hand side equation by capital Z. Clear? So हमने क्या किया? Divide करना है किससे? Capital Z. So it means what? Now right hand side. What about the right hand side? So we have to divide the equation. We have to divide the equation of right hand side by A and B. कैसे? A B से क्या करना? डिवाइड. सो सिंपली मैंने क्या बोला? हमारा प्रोडक्ट के रूल में है ना, हमें किस में कन्वर्ट करना? इन द टर्म्स ऑफ डिवीजन. इन द टर्म्स ऑफ डिवीजन. सो कन्वर्ट क्या करना? सो हमारा लेफ्ट हैंड साइड का जो इक्वेशन है, जो हमारा लेफ्ट हैंड साइड का इक्वेशन है, उसको डिवाइड करना है किससे? Z से. लेफ्ट हैंड साइड इक्वेशन को डिवाइड करना है Z से. नाउ व्हाट अबाउट द इक्वेशन ऑफ राइट हैंड साइड? सो जो हमारा राइट हैंड साइड का इक्वेशन, उसको डिवाइड करना है AB से. द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ AB ना, हम करते हैं उसको. तो क्या होगा? क्लियर होगा. इट्स अ फॉर्मूला फॉर आवर एरर ऑफ अ डिवीजन. एरर ऑफ अ डिवीजन. क्लियर? तो देखो ना, ये टर्म है Z प्लस माइनस डेल्टा Z. ना इसको करना क्या है? डिवाइड. इट इज डिवाइडेड बाय कैपिटल Z. सो लाइक दैट. क्लियर? इट इज डिवाइडेड बाय capital Z. Suppose like that. Capital Z. Clear? Now what? It's about left hand side. Now what about the right hand side? What about the right hand side? Now AB. So AB, A and B. Now we have to divide this equation by AB. This equation is divided by AB. Again. Now this equation again divided by this equation again divided by AB. We have to divide all the right hand side equation by AB. Clear? Just caught in your mind. Try to catch these words. You have to divide all the equation of right hand side by A and B. Now after this equation, now go for it. It's a symbol of plus and minus. It's a delta A into B. Now divide this equation by AB. Clear? A and B. Now after that, this last equation, this last term, delta A delta B, delta A into delta B. Now it is divided by AB. Clear? Clear? समझ आया? इसने क्या किया? लेफ्ट हैंड साइड का इक्वेशन डिवाइडेड बाय Z, राइट हैंड साइड इक्वेशन डिवाइडेड बाय A and B. So this is cancel, this is cancel. Now what about this is also cancel. Now in this term A and A is cancelled. Now what about the second? What about the third term? In the first term, both term is cancelled. Divide, it's a 1. Now in the second term, it's a A is cancelled, delta B is there. Now in the third term, B is B cancel out. Clear? So our equation is become what? 1 plus minus delta Z upon Z. Clear? 1 plus minus delta Z, because Z is divided by Z, it means 1. Now after that, here whole term is completed. It means what? There is a 1. There is 1 only remain. Clear? यहाँ पे क्या बचेगा हमारा? 1. Now after that, plus and minus. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Delta B upon B. Delta B upon B. Now what about the third term? BB is cancelled, so it means what? There is a last term is delta A upon A. दिख रहा है? सभी के टर्म में उसका डिवीजन आ रहा है. डेल्टा Z के नीचे Z आ रहा है, B के डेल्टा B के नीचे B, डेल्टा A के नीचे डेल्टा A. Now here last equation delta A into delta B divided by AB. Now dear student, this equation is completed. This equation is completed. Now we have to suppose the value of delta A into delta B इज वेरी स्मॉल बिकॉज डेल्टा ए और डेल्टा बी क्या है, एरर है, क्या है, एरर है, और वो भी क्या है, बहुत छोटा सा एरर है. सो इसका अगर मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, सपोज वी आर मल्टीप्लाइंग डेल्टा एंड द डेल्टा बी, तो उसकी वैल्यू क्या होगी, वेरी स्मॉल, वेरी स्मॉल. सो वी आर निग्लेक्टिंग, सो वी आर निग्लेक्टिंग दिस टर्म. सो हमने क्या किया, इस टर्म को क्या किया, निग्लेक्ट किया. तो ये हमारा टर्म क्या हो गया, कैंसल आउट ना. ये 1 से 1 गया तो क्या होगा, कैंसल आउट. 1 1 क्या हो गया, कैंसल, बिकॉज प्लस, एंड व्हेन वी ब्रिंग दिस टर्म हियर, then it is converted into minus. So 1 minus 1 0. Now which term is left now? So it's a delta z upon z equal to delta b upon b plus minus delta b upon b. Now what about a? It's a delta a upon p. Clear? It's our equation for डिवीजन ना. डिवीजन के टर्म में ना डेल्टा जेड जो एरर है, एब्सोल्यूट एरर डेल्टा जेड डिवाइड बाय जेड, डेल्टा बी डिवाइड बाय बी, डेल्टा ए डिवाइड बाय ई. तो हमने क्या किया, बस पूरे टर्म को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को डिवाइड किया डेल्टा जेड, राइट हैंड साइड को डिवाइड किया ए एंड बी से, ए बी से प्रोडक्ट से डिवाइड किया. तो हमारा इक्वेशन आ रहा है लाइक दैट. और हमने क्या किया, याद रखना, डेल्टा ए इंटू डेल्टा बी, उसका प्रोडक्ट क्या होगा, वेरी स्मॉल. सो वी हैव टू निग्लेक्ट दैट टर्म. वेरी वो क्या है, डेल्टा ए इंटू डेल्टा बी का प्रोडक्ट very small, so we have to neglect that term and cancel out that term. So just we have three what we have three term, delta z upon z, delta b upon b, delta a upon a. So it is for what, division. Clear? After the division, sir, one thing is left. So easy, it is easy. Please student, give me your thumb if you are catching my word. Okay, understand, समझ आया? After that we have to go for deal with, after completing the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, then last but not least, that is we have to deal with in the terms of power. We have to deal with in terms of power. So it is our final equation for division term. Clear? In a division term हमने क्या किया, same as it is we have the follow the equation of multiplication. We have to follow the same multiplication equation, but what, just we have to divide left hand equation by delta z and right hand equation by we have to divide left hand equation by z, capital Z, and left hand right hand equation by a into b. Clear? हमारे पास ये किसका रूप इक्वेशन है, इट्स फॉर डिवीजन टर्म, एरर ऑफ अ डिवीजन. ना अब यहां पे क्या है, एरर इन a case of measured value in terms of what, in terms of power. In terms of what, in terms of a power or raised to the power. It means what, अगर कोई एरर है हमारे पास और उसका क्या दिया है, इन टर्म्स ऑफ क्या वैल्यू होगी, उसका पावर गिवन है. क्या होगा, हमारा जो एरर गिवन है उसका क्या होगा, पर्टिकुलर उसका पावर गिवन है. सो वी हैव टू डील विद एरर इन अ केस ऑफ मेजर्ड वैल्यू रेज्ड टू द पावर. जो हमारे पास एरर है, पर्टिकुलर उसके पास क्या है, उसका पावर. क्लियर? सो सिंपली इक्वेशन है, जस्ट यू हैव टू पे फोकस. सपोज हमारे पास फिजिकल क्वांटिटी है, suppose we have one quantity that is A. Now what about Z? We have to deal with what, power. Simply Z equal to A square. What does it indicate? Z equal to A square. What does it indicates? Z equal to A square. Now मैंने क्या बोला, हमको किससे डील करना है, पावर से. सिंपली पावर है, रेज टू द पावर है, तो सिंपली जस्ट यहां पे क्या करना है, डेल्टा Z कुछ नहीं फॉलो करना है, बस एक चीज याद रखना, एक चीज याद रखना, क्या? डेल्टा जेड अपॉन जेड सेम एज इट इज रहेगा। कभी भी पावर से डील कर रहे हो तो इक्वेशन याद रखना, डेल्टा जेड अपॉन डेल्टा, डेल्टा जेड अपॉन जेड, डेल्टा ए अपॉन ए। बट व्हाट अबाउट दिस पावर, व्हाट अबाउट दिस पावर? तो हमेशा याद रखना, जो ये पावर रहता है हमेशा उसके फ्रंट में आएगा, हमेशा उसके आगे आएगा। सो हमारा जो पावर रेज टू द पावर है वो हमारा टर्म होगा आगे। नाउ इट मींस व्हाट? इट इज इंडिकेटिंग व्हाट? जो हमारा डेल्टा ए अपॉन ए है कितने टाइम्स है? 2 टाइम्स। कितने टाइम्स? हमारा 2 टाइम्स। सो वी कैन राइट इट दिस लाइक दैट, डेल्टा जेड अपॉन जेड इक्वल टू डेल्टा ए अपॉन ए प्लस delta A upon A. Now we are writing this equation 2 times because delta A upon E is 2 times. Now we have, when we have to add, so delta A plus delta A, it is a 2 delta A. Our LCM is what? Common. It's a A. Clear? Clear, student? Concept clear? We have to multiply. We have to multiply that given power. हमको क्या करना है? जो पावर दिया है, जो रेज टू द पावर दिया, उसको क्या करना है? इक्वेशन के आगे लाना। नाउ सपोज आई एम गिविंग द वन एग्जांपल, आफ्टर दैट योर माइंड कंसेप्ट इज क्लियर। नाउ सपोज z है हमारे पास, a के पावर 2 है, b के पावर 3 है, c के पावर 6। क्लियर? क्या है? मैंने बोला z इक्वल, ये सभी क्या दिख रहा है? रेज टू द पावर है, रेज टू द पावर में ही है, यस और नो? तो सिंपली हमें क्या करना है? सॉल्व कैसे करना है? मैंने क्या बोला? इसके टर्म में क्या आएगा? डेल्टा, डेल्टा जेड अपॉन जेड, डेल्टा ए अपॉन ए। क्लियर है? यही है हमारा। मैंने क्या बोला? जेड है तो डेल्टा जेड, डेल्टा ए अपॉन ए, डेल्टा बी अपॉन बी, डेल्टा सी अपॉन सी। बट वी हैव टू डू वन थिंग, डेल्टा जेड अपॉन जेड, जस्ट रिमेंबर वन थिंग, जब यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लीकेशन होगा तो हमें वहां पे पावर क्या यूज करेंगे? टर्म कौन सा रहेगा? सिंबल प्लस का टर्म क्या होगा? प्लस। ना व्हाट अबाउट इस A, what about the physical quantity? It's a delta A upon A. Now what about B? It's a delta B upon B. Now what about C? It's a delta C upon C. Clear? Clear? When there is a terms of division, then we have to subtraction. But यहाँ क्या टर्म हमारा? मल्टीप्लाई की टर्म है, तो हम यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे? एडिशन। तो सभी का क्या होगा? बीच में साइन एडिशन। नाउ सर ये तो इक्वेशन हो गया क्या? डिवीजन का ना, डिवीजन का इक्वेशन है, तो बट ऑब्वियस डिवीजन का ही इक्वेशन है, कन्वर्ट होगा। बट हमारा क्या था? डील करना पावर, वी हैव आर डीलिंग विद पावर। सो 2 3 6, इट मींस इन इंग्लिश 2 3 एंड 6 कहां गए? तो मैंने क्या बोला? जो हमारा पावर होता क्या था? आगे आता। इट मींस व्हाट? हमारा क्या होगा? ये आगे आ जाएगा। सपोज इसके पावर में 2 था तो हमारा 2 आगे, 3 है किसके? बी के मेजर में। हमारा जो फिजिकल क्वांटिटी बी है, जो क्वांटिटी बी है, इट्स नॉट अ फिजिकल क्वांटिटी बट इट्स अ क्वांटिटी। सो जो बी है उसके पावर में रेज टू द 3 है, तो हमारा क्या होगा? 3 आगे आएगा। नाउ व्हाट इज द पावर इन अ सी? इट्स अ 6, सो हमारा क्या होगा? 6 आ गया। क्लियर? कैच माइंड में क्लियर हुआ ना? अगर इसको सिंपल टर्म में वेरीफाई करना हो तो ए प्लस डेल्टा ए प्लस ए। अगेन अगर सिंप्लीफाई में लिखना हो तो इसको कैसे लिख सकते हैं हम लोग? Here delta A upon A कितने टाइम्स है? 2 टाइम्स। So we can write it delta A upon A plus delta A upon A. It's a 2 time. No, it's a for A. Now what about B? Now यहाँ delta B upon B कितने टाइम्स है? 3 times. So we have to write this equation or this term 3 times. Now like that, delta B upon B plus delta B upon B plus delta B upon B, like that. It's a 2 time for the delta A upon A. It is the 3 time. So we have to write this equation for the 3 time. This term for 3 time, delta B upon B is a thrice time. So we have write this equation for 3 time. Now what about the C? So it's a 6 time. So we have to write down delta C upon C. It's a 6 time. So now delta C upon C plus delta C upon C plus delta C upon C. Now again delta C upon C. 1 2 3 4 5 and delta C upon C. It's a 6 time. ना ये हमारा हो गया 2 था तो 2 टाइम। ये हमारा यहाँ पे कितना टाइम था? B की वैल्यू डेल्टा B अपॉन B, इट्स अ थ्राइस, सो ये हमारा हो गया 3 टाइम। नाउ व्हाट अबाउट डेल्टा C अपॉन C? इट्स अ 6 टाइम, सो हमारा हो गया ये 6 टाइम। क्लियर? नाउ वी हैव टू जस्ट, you have to learn these all the 6 things if you are solving the numerical, these 5 things when we are solving the numerical, because these all are very useful. So it is not totally given proper explanation in a textbook, but I have given it for your information. So you have to keep in your mind. Now tomorrow we will meet with a new day and a new topic. Now for that time, stay tuned and stay tuned with our channel Virtual Academy. Now, student, if anyone have any doubt, then you can ask me during the lecture. Yesterday, tomorrow, that day, anytime, anywhere. If you have any doubt, then you can ask your doubt anytime, anywhere, and also in a group. Now, tomorrow we will meet here. We will present over here with a new day and a new topic, because our motto is what? New day, new topic brings a fresh day, fresh topic, fresh life. Now we have to start every day as a new day, new life. Clear? Now for that time, I would like to say bye to all of you. Please say bye to me, because I have to leave here because we have a lack of time. Now student, please say bye to me. Bye. Please say to bye and say bye, dear student.